Do you feel the vibes? Oh yeah, do you feel the
Alright guys, welcome back to season 5 episode 21. I just realized I was not recording for the whole last episode, so I'm just gonna have to tell you guys exactly what I did for the off season in season 5, the start for season 5. I didn't realize it was not really I didn't realize it wasn't recording, so you guys didn't get the draft or anything else. There wasn't anything huge in the draft, so you didn't miss much. But anyway, we can do some simming in this episode just because I did all that stuff already, and I'll just end up showing you guys, give you guys a recap of everything I did and everything you guys missed. So if you look at the rosters here, what I ended up doing is we had Maxime Comtois and Nolan Patrick ended up growing up to an 85. So Nolan Patrick, Maxime Comtois growing up to an 85. We ended up re-signing Lindholm. We needed to re-sign Lindholm, but he is listed as a second line forward, but we might end up having to play him as a third line because we need to get Maxime Comtois and Teuvo Teravainen. So this could possibly be some trade bait here. Maybe get a third line because he's going to be mad about his time. He is getting power play time or penalty kill time, one of those two, so he is getting his time over there, so hopefully that should be enough. If not, we can end up trading him. We'll give this guy came up in the AHL. He's 21 years of age, 78 overall, Morgan McKinnon. Since he's so young, I wanted to give him some time. I gave him some penalty kill time just so he can get his time in, so he's not just playing fourth line instead of first line AHL and being able to grow more. Brought back up Sam Steele. We ended up re-signing Gutierrez because he didn't want too much, so that's good. Gutierrez still growing. Rask on the second line. Strome, I guess I'll give him another chance on the first line. This is just how they had him set up, so maybe Patrick Kane can help grow Strome even more. And you still have Evander Kane over here that we might end up trading as well because he'd be, depending on how he does this season, if he ends up helping us out, he still has a few years left where he can still be very effective. Both these guys, Teuvo Teravainen and Evander Kane, are listed as second line, so these can switch back and forth every once in a while. Our only first line forward is Patrick Kane, the one that is listed there. So, and our defense, Falk and Hamilton grew. Hamilton grew up to a 90 overall, and Falk grew to 89. Slavin is going to stay here helping up Chicheron. He went down to an 85 in the draft, but now he's back up to an 87. So I guess that's good. He still has room to grow. He hasn't really grown too much last season, but he still has room to grow. He'll help out Slavin just in case Slavin messes up at all. We brought Bean back. We brought Fleury back. So these two guys, hopefully they will do really well on the third line here, like they did last season. Because one of the big reasons why we're doing so good is because Bean has been helping out Fleury so much, and for some reason these guys just play really well together. So I try to keep them together as much as possible. So third line defense looks pretty good, and our goalie grew to a 95. That gives us a 96 or 97 overall goalie. So we have our goaltending set, and we have Gustafsson, 22 years of age, medium starter. He's going to grow a little bit more. He'll be back up. What is he listed as here? He is listed as a... No, that's not it. He's listed as a backup goalie, so that's good where he's playing right now. AHL, we ended up, they brought a bunch of these guys up here. I'm going to give, we ended up signing in the free agency Reese Johnson. He played for the CHL team, Red Deer Rebels. I played with him before on the Be a Pro mode, so I don't know. I give him a chance. He's only 22. This guy's 23. His potential's low, and this guy's medium, but he's only 22, so maybe he can run with something here, maybe grow a little bit more. We dropped Hoffman down to the third line. He is 27. He's not growing anymore, so maybe just help out these guys over here, Tolchinsky and Walmark. We have Lenov over here. we ended up getting a little bit behind on our defense here. Our defense isn't looking the best in the AHL. Plus, we have a left wing, Sebastian Aho. We can't find a place for him in the AHL forward roster, so he ends up playing our one position in defense because we only have 5 defense down here. And then our goalies, Sandstrom and then Rodney Hutton. This is a guy that I'm pretty sure we signed in the draft, which you guys unfortunately didn't get to see. So I want to give him some time here. Maybe he will grow. Scratched. So Muse, our acquired goalie that they just send to us, Muse is still there. Teaming in True, these guys aren't going to get any playing time, unfortunately. We just didn't have the space for it. So that's what everything looks like. Our captains, Captain Patrick Kane, alternate captain Evander Kane, and Dougie Hamilton is our captains for this year. Give you guys a look real quick at the special team. So Patrick Kane over here, I don't know why he's playing left wing. I guess I'll just leave it how they have it set up. I don't know why. I think Teuvo Teravainen should be playing left wing and Kane playing right wing, but whatever. I guess that's fine. He's playing a wing, so that's fine. Dougie Hamilton and Falk, first power play line with Kane. Vander Kane, Strome, Lindholm playing second line power play time. 4-man power play. Rask, Kane, Patrick, Teravainen. I want to get Patrick some time on the power play so he can still, because he's playing third line, and I still want to give him time like Maxime Comtois. Penalty kill. I wanted to give this guy, Morgan McKinnon, some time, so he'll be playing some penalty kill time and fourth line time, so because it'll be a decrease of playing time from coming up to the NHL from the AHL, being first line AHL and getting a bunch of time. So hopefully I can get a little bit of time for him there. Extras. I don't know. Extras. Actually, 3-on-3. I'm going to put, instead of Strome here, I'm going to put Patrick Kane up here for the 3-on-3. Just because 3-on-3 overtimes, all those overtimes can help us out. He doesn't even have a, any sort of, because he'll be with Hamilton and Falk, so this will be a really powerful line in the 3-on-3 overtimes. So help us get a lot of overtime wins, hopefully, having him up there. And that looks like it. And I don't know if I showed you the overall of our team, the 3 stats of our team. There it is, 96 offense, 91 defense, 98 goalie. So really freaking good this year. 98 goalie, went up 3 points or whatever than what he's actually rated on the goalie stat. So it is looking like a very strong season this year again. Like I said, they are still growing, and you could see they are still growing. So our offense, defense, goalie, they are all set right now. We have a really good team going into season 5. We have to probably trade for Lindholm because he's listed as a second line player, so maybe get a draft pick and go maybe get a third line. I want to show you the guys that we drafted that we haven't even signed yet. There's a few people that we drafted that haven't signed yet. If I go into here, I can show you some of these guys. So Patrick Kane's got his trade value all the way up. So Travis Shaw, medium top 6. This is our guy we drafted 18th overall. For some reason we had an 18th pick. Maybe we traded a first round pick in one of the trades. I can't remember. 18 years of age. He's got some trade value. There he is, medium top 6 forward. So we drafted him 17th overall in the first round. Gravas, I don't know if we drafted this dude, our 4th round pick here, 120th overall. So he's got some trade value. Zykov is we don't have him. I ended up offering him a qualifying offer here. We weren't able to end up signing him with our salary cap value. Might end up coming back with us, I don't know, but if he ends up doing that, we can end up putting him where we had our AHL player, and then the AHL player can keep getting more time back in the AHL. Prince, I don't think any of these guys, there's not really much of a difference here. There's the McKinnon guy that maybe he'll end up being able to grow a bit, and that's pretty much it here. So let's see, what is Lindholm's trade value? Lindholm, he's got some trade value here, so maybe we can end up getting this guy traded. He's listed as a second line forward. He just doesn't have much trade value listing as a second line forward anyway. So maybe we can end up getting a third line forward to fix him or take his place. So this guy's listed as second line forward. Maybe a younger guy to take his place here. This is a third line check forward, so this guy's possibility. They don't have anybody matching the block, so oh no, they have some people that are matching the block, but I can't really use any of these guys right now. So Lindholm could be traded, or we could just keep him. So if I'll just skim through here real quick, see if if I can find somebody that I could trade for him with. If not, we'll start up the season 5 simulation. You'll all get that in this video because for some reason it didn't record the draft and the free agent signings in the last video. So let's see. Last team, Canucks, 86 overall left wing, 75. Louis Eriksson, what is he listed as? Second line for it. So I don't know. Let's just keep him. Lindholm goes down. Oh well, he already doesn't have the highest trade value anyway. So, and he's getting time anyway in other places. So I guess we're good for some simming so far. And also, I don't know if I said this yet in the recap here, but I wanted to, just in case. So the reason why I have Maxime Comtois, our fourth line drafted, over our second line drafted on the second line here, and the reason why Lindholm is down here in the first place, both these guys, Maxime Comtois, his role is a second line forward right now. So he is listed as a second line forward. Lindholm is listed as a second line forward as well, but Lindholm hasn't really been growing the past few years, so I'd much rather have Maxime Comtois, who I know is still growing at 21 years of age, have him play second line time. And then Nolan Patrick, he's listed as a third line check forward right now. So that's the only reason why these guys are not. I would have Patrick up here over than Comtois because he's been drafted quicker. But hopefully I ended up giving Patrick some time in the power play, and I think maybe just power play or maybe power play and penalty kill. So I don't know. He's getting third line time. He's not getting fourth line, so he's not going to be completely out of the loop here. So hopefully that should be enough for Nolan Patrick there. So we don't have a first line, a role first line center, so hopefully I can grow Patrick into the first line center guy over here. And then Patrick Kane, he's starting to, I mean, he is still growing and getting even better at 31 years of age. But in a year or two, we're gonna end up having to trade him away because he's going to start going down sooner or later from his age because he is starting to get up there. But for now, we will definitely be able to use him, and that will be fun. So let's get the preseason out of the way, see if there's any sort of differences or anything throughout there. I've got everybody where I want them to be. Maybe Zykov, and tendered him a qualifying offer because we couldn't sign him at the time, so maybe he will come back, and then I'll bring the other guy down from fourth line down there and have him play on the fourth line. But if not, it's all good. It's completely fine. So forwards, let me go forwards here. 6 weeks. Okay. And then set promotion nights. And there we go. So starting the sim, we are 12-2 win as our first game. Holy crap. That's got to help out. Got to help out all the forwards right there. Good year for rookies. Maybe it'll be a good year to hold on to a draft pick, a higher up draft pick. So we are going, okay, 6-1 in the preseason, so that's good. So this is a game where we've got to win. I'm going to go into the slow simulation. We have to go, we'll be playing against Capitals, and the owner wants us to win our first home game or beat our rivals, Washington Capitals, which is our first home game. Let me go and fix any sort of maintenance that we need to do real quick. It'll take me just a second here. I should have turned this off, but it'll give us the chance to relocate if you guys end up wanting to relocate. In the club seats, he wants me to repair those, but they can only be repaired in the off season, so I'll have to wait for that. I'll repair the lower bowl since I have the funds right now, and I'll repair the executive suites. They need to be repaired anyway. I can wait for these here. So that should be good. All right, so let me go back and look, see if there was any sort of changes. All those stats reset already, so I can't really look at the stats right now. Let me see if there's any sort of overall changes, any role changes that these guys felt like they should have. Teravainen actually went down a point. Or, yeah, no. Kane and Teravainen went down, and all these guys went down a point. I don't know why. They were all up there really far. Well, okay. Let's see. He's listed as a third line check forward still, and he's listed as second line. Lindholm's listed as second line. Okay. All right, cool. Is there any defense differences? Falk went down. Everyone went down a point. Jesus. And Fleury went down a point. I don't know if Slavin went down a point. I don't know. Our goalie, he went down. Everybody, like, I don't know why. Everybody just decided to go down a point. So I don't know why. But still should be okay. Our offense, I don't know if that was at 96 before, but 95 offense, 90 defense, and it'll probably be a 97 goalie. So still really good on every single stat, even though they went down a point. I don't know why they went down a point, but whatever. It's fine. So let's go into simming this game of the Washington Capitals. Hopefully we can win this game so it can get the owner goal there. All right, first period. 4, holy crap. Ovechkin starting off 4 goals. Eller and Johansson. All right, second period. 5 to, we're not winning this. Strome got the first goal of the Caroline career. Strome. I'm not even going to slowly sim this. I already know Capitals are going to win. 6-2. Falk and Ovechkin. So not the best start to the season, and now the manager is going to be really mad. Owner happiness went from amazing down to happy, but it's okay. We're still doing we still have off-season thing to even them up there. So let's go down halfway through into the sim a month and a half and see how everybody's doing. See if there need to be any line changes. And that we'll be able to do everything right there. So 6-1 win. Why couldn't we have that 6-0 win against the Capitals? That's the one we needed. 3-1 win. So we're doing good. We just decided to make the owner really mad. only give our loss to the one in the owner the owner goal won. 3-2-1 starting out the season. Hopefully all those new guys are not really bringing us down too much for being so new. Six to nothing win against Dallas again. So 12-0 so far against Dallas, so that's good. For some reason, we're playing really good against Dallas. 7-5-1 against the Carolina Hurricanes. Let's edit the scouting assignment here. Let's go to get the forwards here. There's 26 forwards. 5-3 loss. Crap. So it's so far it looks like we're having a decent, okay record so far. Maybe these line changes will help shake things up and keep boosting it up so it can assure a playoff spot. I mean, we're listed as a champion team, so there's no reason why we shouldn't be making the playoffs if we're listed as a champion team. That would just be bad if we couldn't make the playoffs. So 9-6-1. I didn't want to do that. Let's look at the stats for everybody. See how everybody did. So we are second in the conference still somehow. I don't know how, but we are. Let's look at the roster, see if anybody changed real quick. Once we do this, we'll look at that. Nobody changed. Anisimov went down, so Anisimov, I might end up trading him before he goes down too much. Anisimov went down, because that will give me a chance to, maybe I can trade Anisimov, get a younger guy to grow with all these guys, because Anisimov, I remember he was a big thing last season, but it's just he's getting to that age where he's gonna start coming down now. Goalies, Corpusalo is good. I wanted to look at the defense. I don't know if I looked at them. Yeah, Falk, Chyshron, Slavin, Fleury, Bean. Everything's still good. All right, Stats Central. Let's see how the power play and penalty kill. I got some young guys taking some time there, so that might have to end up being changed if we're going to keep 6 regulation losses already. All right, Carolina Hurricanes. We're putting the goal in the net, so that's good. Goals against, we're doing well defensively, so it might just be, power play is completely fine. Our penalty kill could use some work, though, so maybe whoever we have on penalty kill, we might have to switch that up. So penalty kill is not doing the best. There's teams that aren't doing as good, but if we look over the overall, it should show that penalty kill is, if we sort, I'm pressing the wrong button. So we sort, look at the top, penalty kill, we are about the middle actually. So for some reason penalty kill is not doing too well in the beginning of the season, but we'll have to end up bringing that up. If you look at our power play, I think we have, we're one of the better power plays right now. So power play is definitely good. I like that. Player stats, Teuvo Teravainen. Let's see. So Evander Kane is at 11, Teuvo Teravainen is at 15, but they both don't have many goals at all. He's got more goals than Kane right now. He's a negative player. Evander Kane's a negative player. I don't know. I guess we need a little bit more simming to see if there's any difference we can do here. Strome is doing good. He's got goals and assists. Maxime Comtois is doing good. Being a positive player, one of our only positive players. Lindholm is actually being a positive player. Well, that's good that he is a positive player with Nolan Patrick here. Nolan Patrick's doing okay. He's not getting as much time, but he's doing okay. A defenseman. Bean is still doing good as the offensive defenseman. Slavin Chyshron's doing good. So Bean's the only one that's a negative player defensively. So defensively, it looks like we're doing okay. Besides, like, Bean was our best player defensively, it seemed like last season. But everything is still doing good here. And what is our, not bad, I want to go look at our goalies. How is Corpusalo doing in net? 927, so you can't doubt that. That's really good. So our penalty kill, that's really the only thing that we can fix here. It looks like we're doing really good. We just not have enough games yet to sim. And then maybe before I do that, let me look at Artem Anisimov's trade value. He went down, but we're gonna have to end up getting rid of him anyway soon, or his trade value is gonna literally go to 0. Artem Anisimov still has some sort of trade value. Third line center, so if I can get a third line center back from somewhere, let's see if anybody wants him. The Blue Jackets want him. If I can get a third line center back from him, this is not gonna go through. He's listed as a third line check forward. I'll try it. I don't think that's going through. No, I'm gonna just to get somebody on there, grow with them all. We don't need these anyway. I'll just put those in. No, those really don't do anything. I don't know why. Let me try putting a third onto that. Otherwise, I'm good. No. Alright, so we're not getting that guy. I didn't think we were going to end up getting that guy. So, let me look at centers. So, it could be this guy, Sorella. Oh, that was that dude that I had no idea what we would end up doing with him. He was a 65 overall, and look at that. 4 years later, he ended up becoming an 84 overall. So maybe I can get him back on the team. They'll be over the salary cap, so I'll end up having to either give another player in this trade. Maybe I can do a big trade with Lindholm as well. Lindholm is doing really good so far, though. There's Tapper. I ended up trading Tapper over there. Who is somebody that has, go to all skaters, who is somebody that has a lot of salary that is not worth much? So Salary, they are all, seems like they're pretty good. They want to get rid of Anderson, play him on the AHL. That'll hopefully take somebody off their hands, but I'm gonna have to end up putting, I'd even put a second round draft pick on here. I'm gonna start with a third round, and then I'll try to get rid of the rest of our draft picks here. I don't think we'll need those. I'll try that. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna put a second round on it. That'd be fine for me to put a second round on that. So that does not go through. One last try. I'm gonna put a second and third round, and then if that doesn't work, I'll try to put the last two as a fourth and fifth round. And if that doesn't work, then I won't trade them right now. So with those fourth and fifth rounds, will that go through? No, it won't. And they want Artem Anisimov as well too, so I won't try that. I'll see what Calgary's got. I don't need draft picks there from Calgary, but I need somebody that is listed as a third line. 59 overall 18. Whoa, he's got some trade value being that low. Emile Poirier. This guy, I like this guy. His defensive category is not that good, but his skating category, that'll help skate around all the guys there. Emile Poirier listed as a third line check forward. That would definitely go through, and I might be able to get a draft pick out of it because they all want to get rid of their draft picks. So I would do that to get rid of a draft pick out of there. I didn't see an Artem Anisimov too big in the stats, so I think that would be a good trade. Otherwise, yeah, I'll do that trade. Or let me try Sean Bennett. Just 'cause he's listed as an elite. Maybe I can get a only 81 overall listed as an elite, so I don't know if he's going to grow. I'll try to get a third round out of that. There we go. So third round plus that for a low elite player. They'll probably be playing on our fourth line and a third round draft pick from them for that. So let me go fix that. I'll probably bring up Sam Steele up to, actually Bennett actually wanted to get traded, so he's actually up to an 83 right now. So that was a good trade. We got him for a lot better. 22 low elite, 20. I wanna get Steele so young. I want him to he's listed as a top 9 forward. I don't know. We'll see how that works. We'll see whoever grows. We're gonna watch these two really closely. See whoever grows and who we're gonna put up there. So put Bennett down there. We ended up getting a third round draft pick, so that was good. We'll try everything. We'll see how it works. Alright, so that brought down our offense a little bit, but that should still be fine. Let's do a little bit more simming. We need some more simming because we won't be able to see too much until we get the simming. So let's sim up to December 1st. That's when our RFA ends out. So we'll sim up to there. See how everything's going to fit in. So right off the bat, the 1 or 2 wins. I can't remember where we started. I think a win. It was just 1 year. Oh, December. Oh, no, I was thinking that's January 1st. That's not December 1st. So I'm gonna see if I can get Zykov just in case, because I'd rather have him play and give the other guys some time down there. Manage contracts. See if I can get. So I have some space now for Zykov. Yeah, I've got $3 million cap space now. So Zykov. How do I do that? I don't know how I don't know how I can give him a contract. I don't get this RFA tender. I've been pressing X on him. I don't know. Offer sheet compensation. No. I'm just gonna sim up to that date. if I can't get Zykov, that's fine. Zykov did come in big for the playoffs, so I am kind of looking for that a little bit. I'll sim back up to where we wanted to sim to. Two losses, Jesus. So if we keep losing these games, we're gonna have to re-look at these lines here. There shouldn't be a reason that we're losing all these games. What the heck? There we go. There's a win. December 1st qualifying team. I'm just going to let that go. I don't know how to do that. So 12-9-3. Nice. We need a big month here. Just have a huge month. Come on, beat New York. Yeah. So let's see. What is this trade? They want to give us a ton of freaking salary for people that don't have any salary. Who's this guy? A D man. Oh, what the heck? I don't want a 79 overall D man that's fucking 5 mil. What the heck? That's all that's doing is helping you. I don't know why he's got trade value. 2 years left, 27 years of age. It shouldn't have any trade value at all. And they want Torsten Prince, which I'm fine giving away, but and then Sergei Koltsov, that guy could actually grow a little bit. But no, I don't want. It's the salary cap thing. I don't want to randomly just have some dude that I have to pay for salary cap. I've already got the guys that I need to pay for salary cap. No, I do not want to give away my guys for somebody that's going to give you guys more salary cap space. No, I don't want that. McKinnon's morale went up, so that's good. I'm liking we are getting a lot of wins. No, stop. Stop. It's annoying. You're trying to get all of my guys just for that. Stop, Minnesota. I don't like you. There we go. Now we're starting to sim well. Oh, Jesus. How annoying can Minnesota be? I don't want your guy. Why do I want your guy? I don't want your guy. I don't want to take on $5 million of cap space. Even then, I probably wouldn't even bother. Four nothing win. Shootout win. Nice. So, a huge month so far. And this month, at least what we can see right here, like I'll add the 29th as well. So, win, overtime win, 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 overtime win, shootout loss, shootout win, shootout loss, win, 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 shootout win, loss, shootout loss. That a win. What a big month there. That was a huge month. So, we did come up big in that month. So, that might even put us up into first. Yeah, we are up in first right now. That is good. All right, let's look at the players' stats. See who's doing what. These guys stayed the same. Bennett there. Rask went up to 87. Teravainen went up to 87. Strome went up to 86. That's good. Comtois and Patrick are staying the same. Lindholm is good. Gutierrez. McKinnon, I know his morale went up, so maybe he's doing good. Maybe is there anybody else down here? Marsh could be taking his place, possibly. But we got Falk, Hamilton, no change here at all. Slavin, I think he went up a point. I don't know. Fleury went up a point. Bean is still there, but Bean, he usually does good. He just doesn't go up. I don't know why. Korpisalo's back up to 95. Gustafsson still he getting his time, so that's good. Scratch, we don't have anybody scratched. I don't really need to look at anybody in the minor leagues besides that forward a little bit there. Stats Central. So our leading point scorer is Patrick Kane. That makes sense. He is a point per game player. Next highest is Lindholm. So Maxime Comtois is only at 15 points, so maybe that could be a line change right there. Lindholm, Teravainen's doing good. Rask is doing good. It's just Maxime Comtois is not doing up to where he should be there. So Lindholm is actually having a much better year than I was expecting. I didn't think he didn't do as much last season as he did this season. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and make that switch there. Nolan Patrick on third line is doing better than Comtois because he's on the second line. So I'll say Patrick's doing better. So I'm gonna make that switch. Lindholm is our second highest point scorer on the third line, so he'll go up to the second line. Rask and Teravainen, the rest of his second line is doing good. So maybe where is Strome? Strome is he's only 2 points behind Rask, so that's completely fine. Only 2 points. Rask is still scoring like I know he can. And Hamilton, Dougie Hamilton. So Teravainen and Rask are a good pair to have together because they're doing really good. Evander Kane, he's the other guy. Evander Kane, Strome, they're all right up with each other, so that's fine. And then Sam Steele, third line, he's doing really good on the third line now, so I like that he's on the third line. Bennett is doing well on the fourth line here. Bean, I don't want to look at these guys. McKinnon is he's a minus player, but so our fourth line is definitely hurting us right now. -5, -10, -4. Fourth line is the reason why we're losing some of these games. But let me look at the defenseman here. Defenseman, Dougie Hamilton +7, Falk +7. So first line is good. Dougie Hamilton getting 25 points. So that makes sense. Chychrun is doing really good, 8 goals. Bean again is doing really good. So Chychrun is trying to help out Slavin because Slavin tends to go like on a very negative streak, it seems like. So that's all. They're not too far behind in the negative, so I don't really have to do anything really to switch those guys up. Hayden Fleury is doing good. So I like that. That should be completely fine still. We're winning games, so that's good. And our goaltending, I gotta go this way. Goaltending, 930, 931, and a 917. So that's still good goaltending stats right there. So we're doing good on goaltending. So I want to make that one change. Manage rosters, want to make that one change. I want to bring out Lindholm and bring down Maxime Comtois, even though he's listed as a second line forward. He'll grow in the offseason. Lindholm up to the second line with Rask, Teravainen. Steele, Comtois, Patrick. Back on the same lines together. Defense, everything's good. I looked at all this stuff anyway. But one more time, just so I don't forget to look at right before we continue simming. I want to look at power play and penalty kill just to make sure that they're doing well. We're winning games, so they should be doing completely fine. But just in case, I want to go look at them. Carolina first in our division right now, so that's good. Power play 23.3%. Penalty kill still not the best, but there's not really much change in that. So power play is definitely doing really good. Penalty kill is not doing the best as well, but it's still acceptable. So let's go. Holy crap. The St. Louis Blues are 25-9-1. Wow. I kind of actually want to go into this game and see if we can beat St. Louis at St. Louis. I don't know if we're doing pretty good so far, so maybe we can do that. St. Louis is having a really good season. Oh yeah. 2 goals. Dougie Hamilton and Patrick Kane. Nice. 3 goals. Chychrun and Allen. I'm not going to stay and sim the third period. I'm just going to quickly go through all these games, the season game. And Patrick Kane puts in another one. Nice. We give them their 10th regulation loss. Sweet. All right, so let me go sim a little bit more. I'm going to sim to the next month. Sim up to the All-Star game, just past the All-Star game. See if that does anything. So St. Louis Blues are definitely simming really well right now. See how we're going to do for this month. Oh, and then lose the 2 easy games. There you go, win the hard game and lose the 2 easy ones. That makes sense. All right, so we're just going 1-1. We're pretty much staying at 500 this month right here. Jesus, a little bit lower than 500. Wow. Well, not the best month here. It's okay. We had such a good month last month, and maybe keeping us up, still keeping us afloat because we had such a good month last month. So 3 wins to end it. We had a lot of losses in there. That wasn't the best, but summing up to the All-Star break. Let me look at the St. Louis record. 32-11-3. I think they're the ones at the top. We're not that far behind. We're a little bit behind, but we're not that far behind. We are second, actually, right now. A little Stat Central look at everybody, how they're doing. Patrick Kane, 49 points in 49 games played. So every single season he's been a point per game. So that's definitely been helping us out. Patrick Kane has been leading us to a bunch of really good chances, leading us to a cup. So that's really good that Patrick Kane's right there. Vander Kane up there in second. So finally he's starting to kick back in now. He's starting to get his goals and his assists back up. Vander Kane, first line. The 2 wingers on the first line are the top 2 guys. Teuvo Teravainen. Like he's been playing second line minutes the whole time. So this guy has been doing really, really good. Lindholm up here. Hamilton. Strome. Strome's still up there. Rask. Still, there's not too big of a difference here. I can still give Strome that time up there. I can actually... Well, Rask is up to 87, so I could make that switch. But Rask is more of a scorer than a passer, and Strome... They're still... Strome is a good scorer and a assister here, but he's a little bit more of an assister than a scorer here, so that's helping out Patrick Kane more. So, and Evander Kane. Evander Kane's really the one that's passing it all on that first line. Teuvo Teravainen, if I make that switch, though, that'll really help out Patrick Kane over there. So maybe I'll make that switch because Teuvo Teravainen has still got a year to grow. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I'll make that switch there, and that way I can make the Rask and Strome switch. See if that does anything. Bennett is doing a little bit better. He's -8. I think he was at... I don't know what he was at last time. I think he was like in the negative like 10 or 11, so maybe a little bit better. Let me go look at not forwards, defensemen. Dougie Hamilton, 34 points. Falk, these guys are plus 12 and 13, so our first line is doing really well defensively. That is not hurting us at all. Chychrun, 1, and Slavin plus 3. That's good. Bean and Fleury, they are starting to not do as well. Slavin, Chychrun, I don't know if that keeps dropping though. We might have to end up changing some stuff here, switching up some lines. So hopefully that doesn't keep dropping. Not having as good of a season as they had last season. So Korpisalo is a little bit lower in a save percentage, but still okay. Gustafsson, that's good. Good stats for a backup. Look at the power plays and everything. Power play should still be up there, 20%. Penalty kill, okay. So it's getting into the 77s now. So I need to fix the penalty kill here. I mean, we're doing well. I'm pretty sure we're gonna make a playoff spot, but we need to ensure that playoff spot. So I need to fix that penalty kill there. That penalty kill needs to go up if we want to make that playoffs. So I was gonna make the Strome and Rask and Teravainen. So there you go, Lindholm, Strome, and Kane, Rask, and Teravainen. Nolan, Patrick, and Comtois on the third line is fine. And defense is fine. Special teams. So penalty kill, I need to fix this. So this is probably why. Our first line penalty kill Yeah, this makes sense. So we have Bennett, and he's a negative player, and this is probably why. So Bennett needs to be fixed. We need to bring up Rask up here into the penalty kill, and he's playing second line penalty kill. So maybe not have him there. Maybe have. Still want Patrick to have some time, and he's been doing good, at least what I see from the stats here. And Nolan Patrick's already up there. Okay. You know, maybe I'll put in, instead of here, I'll put in Evander Kane. He's been doing good. I'm putting him on the second line, so I'll put Evander Kane in there for second line penalty kill, helping out Morgan McKinnon. Actually, I'm gonna take him off now. We need to do something just to get that up. So I don't know if he's the one bringing us all down or not. Doesn't look like it. Let's get Maxime Comtois, because we're giving Patrick up there. Got him some time up there. So 3-man PK Bennett. So that needs to be fixed. Let me put Evander Kane in instead of Bennett here. Alright, yeah. So Bennett has been getting a lot of negative, and that's probably because of that penalty kill. So now we fix that. Trishawn Slavin, Falk Hamilton should be good. Alright, we fixed our penalty kill. That should be good. We switched a few lines around. Let's see how that simming is going to help us out in the future here. It might have been that penalty kill was the reason why. Let's sum up to the trade deadline, see if we need any like trades to make. Hopefully that penalty kill was not the reason why that we ended up going this far behind. So a win and a loss starting out. I think the penalty kill might have been hurting Corpus Salo as well, because our penalty kill was not doing too well. Edit scouting assignments. I think I did the defense up here. I didn't do the offense up there. We'll do the offense up here. So 4-1 win. So 2-1 so far off those changes. 3-1 off those changes. 3-2. Okay, big game against St. Louis. Yeah, big win against St. Louis. So 4-2. 5-2. There we go. There we go, boys. Keep those wins coming. Can't win against Capitals. I don't know why. They're rivals. We just can't keep getting the wins there. So 5-3. 6-3. 6-4. 6-4-1. So okay so far. Overtime win 7-4-1. 8-4-1. See how this last game goes. It's the New York Islanders. I'm gonna have to do some upgrade and maintain. The fan happiness is going down, so I'll have to switch that up. And okay, fine with that. 9-4-1, so positive. That's positive, and I'm like 100% certain now. 37 wins in the going into the trade deadline. We are going to make the playoffs. And like the only way we are not going to make the playoffs is every single one of these games be a loss. So we are going to make the playoffs. So that's pretty much, that's a good thing. Might even be up there. We're up in there in the first place right now. So that is a good thing. Our offense went back up a point. So let me see if there's any sort of changes up here in the offense. We're at the trade deadline now, so any trades that we have to make, we'll have to make them now. We're going to have to look at some guys. Teuvo Teravainen went up to 87. That's good. It looks like he's doing really well with Patrick Kane up here. I mean, that's why we have Patrick Kane. We need to have him grow these guys. Like, Evander Kane doesn't really need to grow anymore. So, Lindholm's doing okay, looks like. Patrick up to an 86. Did that move his, no, he's still a third line check forward. He's still a second line. So Patrick's up to 86. So I can put him, I'll put him on, he plays center. So I'll put him in the center. See how he does actually playing his position now. Put Sam Steele over here. Or I'll end up bringing up Bennett and putting Sam Steele down here. Let me do that. Bennett over there because I don't really need him playing his position. He's not going to grow too much. McKinnon hasn't grown at all, so there might be somebody. Marsh. I might end up bringing up Marsh over here for McKinnon because McKinnon hasn't been able to grow here with that not having that time. And I really want him to grow. So I think I'm going to end up doing that. And Falk, 88, 86, 87, 83, they're all looking good. Goalies, Corpusalo still at a 95. Jesus, our goalie is that. I think that's one of the reasons we're keeping us in. It's making this a lot easier having that goalie in the helping us out in the back there. And all right, so let me look at the stats real quick. Trade deadline's coming up. I have to do some upgrade and maintain stuff. And so leading point scorer in 63 games, 63 points. Patrick Kane is still a point a game player. Dougie Hamilton up next. So, Jesus, Patrick Kane is way up there in points per game. So, Teuvo Teravainen is actually going above Kane. So, Teuvo Teravainen, that's a good position to have him up there on the first line there. Rask is doing well up there in the first line. Lindholm's still doing good. Strome is still doing okay even on the second line. Nolan Patrick up to an 86 now. Doing all right. I like that he's going to be on the center with those assists that he's getting. Maxime Comtois putting in the net. Sam Steele was getting a lot of assists, but that's probably because he was at the center position. So maybe if I give Patrick the time to do that, he'll do well there as well. Bennett, yeah, I'm fine having that guy on a winger position. Maybe they'll help him out, maybe grow him a little bit more as well. Defenseman Hamilton 15-14. Chychrun's a negative to that. Wow, okay, so the only person that's a negative right now is Chychrun. So defense is definitely not a problem. We're all doing really good on defense, especially our first line defense. They're still doing really good. Goalies, Corpusalo 924, 919, so that's still very respectable where they're at right now. So far, we are doing really well in the season. I don't have any doubts that we're going to make the playoffs this season, so we're going to still make the playoffs. We're good. Going to make those changes a little bit. Send some guys up. Send that fourth guy down. Give him some time in the AHL again. Bring that guy up. Not really too much else behind that, and gotta do this upgrade and maintain, but all that stuff will be in the next video. So if you like the video, comment, like, subscribe, let me know if you want more. So I will see you guys in the next video.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.
I'd love